More than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's will you.
College sports.
There's light at the end of the tunnel.
A return to normal, and all we love about sports.
You've instilled resilience, focus, and selflessness in us. We've put those lessons to work.
We've found strength and unity in each other.
You continue to take us places we never imagined.
You bring out the best in us.
So when we look forward, we see the light at the end of the tunnel.
We see a better world for all of us.
And for college sports.
We're here for a press conference following Match 3 of the 2021 NCAA Division II National Volleyball Championships. Quarterfinal match, we're joined by advancing team, Gannon University. Head coach Matt Darling, you want to offer some comments on tonight's match?
We are very happy to be advancing, especially because our opponent was very strong. It was a great match, and I think the achievement is measured by the quality of the opponent that we had. We have a lot of respect for Hillsdale and what they're doing, and we're just really happy to be moving on.
We also have student athletes Kenzie Lasher and Lauren Sampson. We'll open it up for questions.
Oh my goodness, it's an unbelievable feeling. Like, we've dreamt about this. We've worked all season for this. Like, this is what we go through, all our ups and downs together for. Like, we hold each other accountable, we push each other, and this is what it's for. This is what we work every day in practice for. This is what we do, and it's just like a feeling like no other. It's like you can't even explain it. Like, it hasn't even really sunk in, but like, we're here, we did it, and just can't wait to see where we can go from here.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it's my 4th year, so I want to go out with a bang. Basically, I have a great team around me. I want to play my best for them and for coach and athletic trainers and everybody, our fans too, families and stuff like that. So I want to play well for them.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, we can't thank them enough. Like, just the support we have from our coaches, our teammates, and our parents, family. We had fans come from Ruskin over, the Gannon campus here in Florida, just to cheer us on. Like, the Gannon community is like no other. Like, we love them to death. We wouldn't be here without them. We couldn't do it without them, because just feeling that support, it gives us confidence. We do it for them. We do it for each other, and it's just an amazing family feeling.
So, you guys lost the first set and then came back and won the next two. What do you think was the adjustment, or what do you think was the difference between the first one and the last two?
I don't think there was really any adjustments. Hillsdale came out and played an absolutely brilliant first set. They were virtually error-free. We made some errors, but they were the kind of errors that we have, we accept. They were aggressive errors. We're trying to make plays. I thought Hillsdale played maybe above what I'd seen their level of play in some recent matches on film. And so I just told the team to stay with it. If we just keep our level of play high, if they fall down just a little bit, we'll be okay. We only lost that first set by 4 or 5 points. We thought we were still in it, regardless of the first set loss. So we just stayed with it. And then, of course, we had some just really great performances from the seniors, which I feel like I'm saying every single time we have a match these days.
Coach, congrats on the win. And last time you were here for a press conference for the pre-match conference, I asked you whether this team was like poetry in motion. So I'll paraphrase my question a little bit differently this time. With that beautiful come-from-behind win, what writer do you think your team was able to encapsulate tonight in their style of play?
I'm going to go with Hemingway on this one because it was short and to the point, not a lot of extra stuff. This was won in the trenches by the defenders behind the block. We did not have an especially great blocking day, but Hillsdale was relentless on the attack, and we just kept keeping the ball alive.
Coach, your news conferences have got people discussing this coach. He's very literary oriented. Tell us a little about who is Coach away from the game.
He's not that interesting of a person. Let's move along.
Yeah, well, congrats on the win. Great comeback. So how are you going to prepare for tomorrow's game? Anything special, like a short recovery time?
Short recovery time, and we will go out and watch this match right now to get a first look at it. We know what it's like in these tournament situations. It's you watch the match, you try to get a feel, try to get the athletes back to the hotel to get some well-earned rest. We'll be watching a lot of film tonight. Brewing some coffee in the hotel room and just seeing what there is to see there. We're in the enviable position of having won and get to worry about the next match as it comes. But we're looking forward to the challenge either way.
This one is for you, Lauren. Congratulations on being an All-American. And I just wanted to ask you, how does it feel to be an All-American?
Really good. I've been working really hard, especially with injuries and stuff. It's been kind of a difficult year for me, but you guys handled it. It's amazing on me, so.
A question for the student athletes. In the previous press conference, the players that were there mentioned how the relationship between the Hillsdale and Gannon students was great. They were almost on friendly terms from being great rivals and having some good matches. Was that friendship still there? Could you tell between the teams? Or was there a little bit more pressure given the circumstances and consequences of the match?
Well, I think we were all out there at the same goal to win. Previously playing them, I think we did know each other. We've seen each other play, and it had a rivalry, but also we have respect for each other. We both know we're good teams, and we respect them. They respect us. So it wasn't like a revenge game out there, or anything like that. It was just we were both out there competing in one goal in mind, and thankfully we came out on top. But they played their best game they could, and it was amazing to just play against each other.
Thank you, Gannon. Good luck.
Thank you.
And in my community.
I pledge to embrace differences and strive for inclusion and collaboration.
I pledge to stand against racism, hate, and discrimination.
I pledge to strive for love, care, and forgiveness.
I pledge to stand against silence, deceit, and obscurity.
I pledge to strive for dialogue, truth, and understanding.
I pledge to stand against fear and doubt.
I pledge to strive for trust and belief in one another.
I pledge to stand against complacency and stagnancy.
I pledge to strive for change and growth.
I commit to supporting my fellow student athletes in all circumstances that impact them.
I commit to both choosing unity personally and encouraging it for all.
I pledge these things because we are stronger together.
United as one.
In it.
Here for the match 3 press conference with Hillsdale College at the 2021 NCAA Division II National Championships. We'll start with Coach Chris Gravel, and if you want to offer some comments on today's match.
It was a battle both sides. I mean, we've in this calendar year have played each other 3 times already. All the matches have been great matches, defensive battles. We had thought that, the last couple of times we've gone 5 with this team, so we knew it wasn't going to be easy, and their defense was just a little bit too much to handle today.
student athletes Alyssa Van Wienen and Maggie DePore will open it up for questions.
Okay, so this is for you two guys. So first of all, congratulations on the season. You guys made it here, top 8 teams in the country. So what did you learn from this experience, from this season, not as a player, but as a person?
As a person, first, I guess, well, because I'm a senior, so I won't be coming back to take those lessons. But as a person, definitely to just be so thankful for the people in your life. Like, my teammates are my best friends, and I can't be, obviously I wish that we had won today, but I can't be more proud of them and what we did this season, and I'm going to miss being with them a lot. So it's like something I kind of maybe took for granted going through these past 4 years, but definitely I've learned just to be thankful for the people in your life.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. I wouldn't want to do what we did today without any other people on and off the court. I think the biggest takeaway is, for me, is just like how much you can rely on other people, like how much they can pick you up, how much they can be there for you. Like, this team has just done an incredible job of being there for each other, like not only as players, but as people. Like, off the court, we're just as close. We're just as like amazing with each other. I don't know any other word to describe it, but just like these are my best friends. She couldn't have said it any better. These are my best friends, and like they will be.
Okay. Congratulations on the season. You all had a great season. They came to an end tonight, sadly. So have you ever thought as a freshman to be in this position, to make it this far? I mean, it's a great season.
Hear your answer first.
I mean, I definitely thought about it, but I never knew what it would feel like. It was obviously a goal at the beginning of the season. We always talked about it, like the ultimate goal is a national championship. Unfortunately, we didn't get there, but we got one step closer, and I think that's so cool for the people that are coming back to have this experience and to know what it's like to play here. They're going to take it with them, and I think that's going to make them even better next year to know what this feels like, and that's going to drive them to get back here.
I'm excited to see what the program is going to look like going forward, like in the next 4 or 5 years, what they're going to, like what Alyssa was saying, what they're going to take and learn from tonight. As a freshman, we lost in the first round of our regional tournament, but for some reason I knew that this was such a special group. Like Alyssa's class, they're like the COVID seniors, but their class is so special. And like every day when we come into practice, it's like everybody's just setting the standards so high. So honestly, I'm not surprised that we're here. And I really wish we could have gone further tonight. And okay, yeah. But I mean, definitely this is a special group of girls. And looking at who we had and the kind of like work ethic that we have, I'm not surprised that we're here today. Or like we made it this far.
Coach, how's this group changed you as a coach and a person?
The way they just throughout their careers, we've had so many injuries, setbacks, and they just keep pushing forward. They bought in at a level, as high as any team that I've ever coached. A real special group of seniors that I have, special team in general. But it's everything that they said and more.
What kind of things did you guys learn throughout your playoff run that you guys will be looking to replicate next season to try to get back here?
A little bit of control of emotions. I mean, you try to replicate that in practice, right? You always pretend it's the national title game, game point serve, but there's nothing like the real thing. So when you get here and you practice those things, and then we can make reference to, and most of the team except for the incoming freshmen are going to actually understand that. I think we can do a better job of replicating that in practice since it's there. I mean, we do a pretty good job, obviously, or we wouldn't have got here. But yeah, that's the little extra I think we can get.
Congratulations on a season. Obviously not the way you would have wanted it to end, but a great season to make it here nonetheless. And a question for the student athletes: what will be the one thing that you will miss the most next season, from whether it's the team or the entire program or even something on campus?
Just like we said, the unconditional love and support from this team. There was not a single moment where I felt out of the loop, where I felt unsupported. Like, no matter what was going on, no matter what I was telling them, no matter what they were telling me, I was loved, I was accepted. And it's hard to find that in a lot of places. It's really, really difficult to find a group of 24 individuals that are like as bought into you as a person as much as everything else. And I think like it's so cool. We have great like staff. We have great coaches. Everybody that puts anything into this program is phenomenal. So I'm really going to miss that support.
My answer is the same as Alyssa's, but I'll give you another one just to switch it up. We laugh so hard on this team. Like, we have the funniest group of girls. Like, we just do the weirdest stuff, and it's hilarious. And I'm sure there are a lot of teams out there, too, but just being with, like, a group of best friends every day that you just laugh belly aching I'm going to miss that the second most.
Congrats on a great season, ladies. Now that your volleyball career is over, what's next for you guys in your life?
I'm actually going to stay within the Hillsdale program. I'm starting on as an assistant coach, like, next week.
If I decide to hire.
So hopefully I'll still be around.
I still have another semester at Hillsdale, so I will graduate in May, and I'm looking for a job in the Metro Detroit area. So I'm looking for a job. Anybody watching? Marketing management.
Hey, if I could add one thing. Just incredible support from back home, too. We've been taking finals all week, and professors and provost and everybody at Hillsdale College has been really helping us out. So,
This is not a question, but just an opportunity for you guys to say hello or say whatever you want to say to whoever is watching you guys from back home or from anywhere in the world.
Hi, Grandma. Hi, Nana. But earlier in the season, we did a gratitude assignment, like something we listed out 10 things that we take for granted, like little things throughout the day or throughout our week. We were paying attention to that, and the biggest thing that showed up on everybody's assignment was our fan base and our professors and, just the people in our community. So we, like Coach was saying, we really do want to say thank you to them and our families, and thank you so much.
thanks.